Happiness in Panchashila to all. Part 5. 5 Precepts. Namo Buddhaya. We have already said that the 5 precepts of the Buddha are the first Sila, Panatipata Veramani Sikkhavadam Samadhyami. I undertake the precept of abstaining from killing. I will not kill anyone. I accepted this teaching. The second Sila, Adinadana Veramani Sikkhavadam Samadhyami. I undertake the precept of abstaining from stealing. I will not steal. I accepted this teaching. The third Sila, Kameshu Michasara Veramuni Sikkhavadam Samadhyami. I undertake the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I will not commit adultery. I accepted this teaching. The fourth Sila, Musavada Veramuni Sikkhavadam Samadhyami. I undertake the precept of abstaining from lying. I will not lie. I accepted this teaching. The fifth Sila, Surameraya Majjapamadatthana Veramuni Sikkhavadam Samadhyami. I undertake the precept of abstaining from liquor, alcoholic drinks, or intoxicants that becloud the mind. I will not drink any drugs like alcohol. I accepted this teaching. Today, we are going to discuss the fifth Sila of the Buddha's teaching. The fifth of the 5 verses is Surameraya Majjapamadatthana Veramuni Sikkhavadam Samadhyami. I will not drink any drugs like alcohol. I accepted this teaching. Addiction makes people inhuman. Addiction temporarily, artificially gives people mood, strength, courage, excitement, even temporary satisfaction and happiness also. When human skin is itchy, it is very pleasant to eat, but the consequences are very terrible. Similarly, the temporary satisfaction, temporary mood, temporary pleasure of addiction becomes very harmful in the end. The first reason is that people can lie very easily when they are drunk. They can easily become adulterers. They can easily steal, even rob. They can easily kill someone. Second reason, it is very easy to become like an animal. Through intoxication or in effect of intoxication, drugs, alcoholic, it is very easy to become like an animal. Some are cunning like foxes and some are fierce like tigers. They become inhuman, so after getting drunk, they can kill, they can steal, they can lie, they can also commit adultery. Because in the distant past, since people were like wild animals, because of drug abuse, people's restraint, repression and shame are destroyed. For lack of shame, For lack of restraint, animalistic qualities are improved, arise out. Animalistic qualities arise out. Since in the distant past people were like wild animals, and because of intoxication, people restraint, repression, and shame are destroyed, and animalistic qualities of people are arising by the lack of shame, the lack of restraint. So it is very easy to become like an animal. Some are cunning like foxes, and some are fierce like tigers. They become inhuman. So after getting drunk, they can kill, they can steal, they can lie, they can also commit adultery. The third reason, a drunkard's breath stinks. People hate him, yet he is the king of two pennies. The body's necessary care is reduced and various diseases afflict, and eventually he died prematurely. The fourth reason is the loss of money, time, dignity, health, character, and eventually life. The boys and girls hate it too. Addicts become garbage for the family, society, and the country. Fifth reason, some people become slaves to certain addiction. They become completely useless. They like to remain asleep in an unshaking position. They live in a paradise of imagination. He cannot live without the addiction. The hands and feet are shaking. Then they even sell their foundation of the house and like to get drunk. If he don't eat, his hands and feet become numb, ineffective. The household becomes a source of garbage and unrest for the society and the country. Why are addicts abnormal? Usually, as soon as any drug is taken into the mouth, the tongue produces definition in perception, science, that is consciousness, pain, that is feelings, good or bad, and reaction, that is sankhara. This result in an artificial satisfaction. Immediately the brain starts secreting a juice for satisfaction. This juice becomes very sweet to the person. Repeated addiction means that the person is repeatedly looking for the satisfaction that comes out of the brain juice. There is just as a hungry dog like to chew dry bones. It is just like a hungry dog likes to chew dry bones and suck the blood from its own mouth. So the drunkards like to suck the satisfaction from their brains, own brains. In the juice leave the brain. The neurons in the brain become restless. Scientists have divided the activity of neurons in the brains into 5 categories: delta 0 to 4 Hz, theta 4 to 8 Hz, alpha 8 to 12 Hz, beta 12 to 32 Hz, and gamma 32 to 100 Hz. The gamma state is a very restless, crazy, angry, impatient state. Beta and alpha states are normal states. In deep sleep or deep meditation, one can attain the theta or delta state. Addiction does not allow the brain to remain normal. As a result, the conscious become inactive. As a result, the conscience become inactive. Some become chronically ill and have to lie in the bed for long periods. Eventually, the addict goes to hell and dies. They also suffer in the hereafter. The 5 virtues or restraints means the 5 doors. 5 sila means 5 doors of life. 5 virtue. Sorrow enters through these doors. If you can keep these doors closed, sorrow cannot enter. But it is true that though you close the doors or sorrows in the house of the life, sorrows does not enter. That may not mean that happiness is initiated. Happiness is instilled. One must open the wisdom eyes for the true happiness. You will not find true happiness if you close your wisdom eyes. Otherwise, they will think of desirable fleeting sense pleasures as the ultimate pleasure. Only when wisdom eyes opens, its eyes will find the happiness of truth. People usually mistakes falsehood for truth and truth for falsehood. People generally mistake falsehood for truth and truth for falsehood. It is best to avoid all addiction. It is best to awaken the sleeping conscience. Dhammapada 43, it is mentioned, true thought and true philosophy are more useful than parents and teachers. Dhammapada 42, it is mentioned, wrong thoughts and wrong philosophies do more harm than 7 enemies. Addictions are our enemies. The enemies we keep ourselves. The enemies, they harbor, burn their conscience and destroy the happiness. Only scientific true philosophy gives true happiness. All beings can be happy if they follow the teaching of the Buddha. Society will be peaceful. One does not have to donate to anyone to have moral character or to follow the teaching of morality. It means to practice Panchasila. One does not to have any donation to anybody. You don't have to trust anyone. You don't have to worship anyone. No higher education is required. Simply you have to know the real truth. Knowing everything, supremacy, everything, knowing everything, relating the sila, that is Panchasila, Let us practice Sura Merayo Majjapamadathana Birumani Sikha Padang Samadhyami. Practice of Sila, that is virtue of Sila, is for the happiness of good life and for the meditation. Samma Samadhi. Meditation is for wisdom, and wisdom for true vision and supreme peace. This concludes the fifth part of the Buddha's teaching on the 5 principles, Panchasila. Bhavatu Sabba Mangalam.